The status of Andrew Luck for Indianapolis in NFL Week 6 is as uncertain as it's been over the past few weeks, but nevertheless, as of Tuesday afternoon, some books have released lines. Pinnacle, Heritage, a few others have released it. We have Indianapolis plus 7.5 right now. The total is 55, and we are going to talk with Jeff Cadillac from jeffcadillac.com to find out why he really likes the Pats here, minus 7.5. I'm Peter Loshak. You're watching SBR Videos. Jeff Cadillac, I'll tell you what, last week, New England was a no-brainer as a huge road favorite against Dallas, but I was too chicken to bet that one because I just thought it was too obvious, too easy. Turned out I just left money on the table, and here we have the exact same situation, although I guess a little bit different. Indianapolis is still off a win without Andrew Luck, and they're off of an extended week. So, they last played on Thursday, so maybe you could make a better case for Indy here, but with how much New England is rolling, minus 7.5, seems like an obvious play, and maybe it is, as maybe there is as much value as it seems that there obviously is. Jeff Cadillac, tell us why you like New England minus 7.5.
Okay, Peter. Well, I'll tell you that I do not want to be a bookie taking this bet because New England is on a mission. They played against Dallas last week. I love New England laying the points on the road. Obviously, Tony Romo and Des Bryant made it a bigger spread than it would have been if they had been playing. But I think New England, the way they're playing, they know how to adapt to any defense. In that game against New England last week, Dallas was playing very aggressive in the first half. But I think they shot their load. They had 5 sacks of Tom Brady in the first half. Hey, Tom Brady ain't no rookie. He's going to make the adjustments. They're going to look at the film at halftime. They're going to make the adjustments. And what did they do in the second half? They blew out Dallas. I don't care who was on that team for Dallas. I think if Romo and Des Bryant obviously were there and Sean Lee was there, spread would have been 3, maybe 2.5, something like that, instead of 8. But New England finds a way to win. They are playing with a mission right now. They are blowing guys out. They are saying to themselves, you know what? Everybody probably doubted us after we lost Revis and Browner and Wilfork went to Houston. But you know what? And Deflategate and all that nonsense. But Tom Brady is playing with guys that step up. And that's what's going on here. Andrew Luck and Indianapolis, first of all, their secondary is completely depleted. You get a good quarterback over there right now, he can pick it apart, no problem. You got guys that weren't even in the NFL back there. All their regulars are injured. And the problem with Indianapolis is, who have they beaten? I mean, you talk about they barely beat Tennessee, big deal. They barely beat the Jags, big deal. And then last week they beat Houston, whose secondary is terrible, is worse than Indianapolis's because they extended drives. Houston actually stopped Indianapolis on Thursday night in many drives. But what prolonged the Indianapolis drives is the penalties against the defense. Holding, pass interference, offsides, all the stuff that are mental mistakes and made by guys that are not ready for prime time. Then you look at the matchup here. Even if Andrew Luck plays, the 4 times he's played New England, whether it be in the playoffs or at home or at New England, he's been blown out 4 times. He's 0-4 straight up and against the spread. And these are not even close games, Peter. These are blowouts. Because in those 4 games, New England has scored over 40 points all 4 times. And they have not even given up maybe 25 points in any of those games. New England is just on this mission. Indianapolis is injured. And what I don't like about Luck, and a lot of people say, oh, he's great, he's going to take Indianapolis to the Super Bowl one day, is that there are times he tries to make something out of nothing. He will force that ball. He will commit fumbles when they're, believe me, in a desperate situation. And New England, they're too smart for that. They are waiting for him to make those mistakes. They make it look like, oh, he's got that opportunity. He's got T.Y. Hilton on the outside. Bam. Cornerback steps up, intercepts that ball. I'm telling you right here, New England and Brady, they wait for prime time. They want to show America and the world that they are still the best. And I would lay to 7.5 points against Indianapolis at home. And I love New England here on both sides of the ball.
All right. New England is blowing teams out. That is a direct quote from Jeff Cadillac. You know, they were easy, obvious money last week, and Jeff Cadillac believes they are again this week. The line currently is New England -7.5, and I can tell you, I don't know if I'm going to bet New England, but I'm sure as hell not going to be betting Indianapolis no matter what in this game. Jeff Cadillac, tell us what your website's all about. Give a quick plug for jeffcadillac.com.
Okay, my jeffcadillac.com. I analyze all the games every week for free. You can look at it. I get a lot of people. It's an increased viewership every week. I notice the arrow keeps going up and up. And again, on Twitter at JeffCadillac1 every week. My best bet of the week on Fridays. Follow me at JeffCadillac1 on Twitter.
Thanks, Jeff.